How's it going, everybody? Daner here with North Central Coins, and welcome back to another episode of the most rare and valuable coins in Canada. Today we're going to be taking you on a journey into the captivating world of Canadian numismatics, where even the most ordinary looking coins can be worth insane amounts of money. In this video, we're going to be discussing a Canadian dime that is only a few years old that can already be pretty valuable, but has the potential to be a true holy grail as the sands of time progress and its value appreciates. Now you might be thinking, why would a Canadian dime from the year 2021 be so special? Is it the colored blue nose that they released that year? Well, my friends, you would be surprised to know that in terms of design, there isn't anything that sets this 10-cent coin apart from just about any regular issue Canadian dime. In this video, we will explore the historical context surrounding the production of this rare and valuable modern 10-cent coin and delve into why it holds such importance in Canadian numismatic history. Additionally, we will discuss the distinguishing and identifying features, its significance among collectors, and also potential value if you were ever to discover a legitimate example. Before I do get into this, I would really appreciate if you guys would smash that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and also ring that bell notification so you can stay up to date with my new videos as they are being released. And make sure to stay to the end of the video if you would like to find out how much you could get for this dime if you were ever to find one. And then without further ado, what do you say we get right into it and discuss the Canadian 2021 single date dime? Let's get it, guys. In the year 2021, to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the iconic Blue Nose ship, the Royal Canadian Mint introduced a redesign for the Canadian 10-cent coin, featuring a new artistic rendition by Nova Scotia marine artist Yves Berube. In a groundbreaking move, the Mint also released Canada's first ever colored dimes, incorporating a touch of blue to vividly portray the essence of the Blue Nose. The inspiration for this redesign actually traces back to the year 1937, when the Blue Nose ship, symbolizing a cherished national emblem for Canada, influenced the original design of the 10-cent coin during the reimagining of Canada's circulating coins. Marie Lemay, president and CEO of the Royal Canadian Mint, expressed enthusiasm about this historic occasion, emphasizing the enduring legacy of the Blue Nose in Canadian history. The Blue Nose was launched in March 1921 from Lunenburg Harbor and quickly gained fame as the swiftest fishing schooner worldwide. Not only did it secure a record catch on the Grand Banks in its inaugural season, but it also brought the International Fisherman's Trophy to Nova Scotia. The Blue Nose maintained an undefeated status in racing for almost 2 decades, earning the title Queen of the North Atlantic Fishing Fleet. Its international representation included notable appearances at events such as the Chicago World's Fair in 1933 and His Majesty King George V's Silver Jubilee in 1935. Contrary to its name, the Blue Nose actually had a black and red hull with a yellow strip. The term Blue Nose had been a moniker for Nova Scotians since at least the year 1785. The coin's reverse was designed by Yves Berube and showcases an angled view of the Blue Nose under a full sail and heeled to port on an open sea. This dynamic portrayal is available in both colored and uncolored versions, both of which bear the double-dated inscription 1921 to 2021. The colored version is groundbreaking for a 10-cent circulation coin, featuring blue highlights that represent the deep waters of the North Atlantic. The obverse side features the effigy of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Now, even though these commemorative design dimes from the year 2021 are incredibly revolutionary and beautiful, it is actually the single date plain design for the 2021 dime that you are looking for. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, there are actually 4 different designs for the 2021 dime. The first is the colored Blue Nose, then there is the uncolored commemorative Blue Nose design, then there is the double date, which will have the date of 1921 to 2021, and then there is the single date dime, which will only have the date of 2021, and that is the one that you want to look for. The mintage of a coin refers to the total number of copies produced, and it plays a crucial role in determining a coin's rarity and potential value in the collector's market. In the context of the 4 different designs for Canadian dimes in the year 2021, the regular design with a single date has a much lower mintage compared to the other 3 designs, making it more valuable and rare for several different reasons. Distribution and circulation. The regular design of a coin is often the one intended for general circulation, and these coins are distributed widely for everyday transactions. Usually special or commemorative designs will be produced in smaller quantities and may not be as widely circulated, but in the case of the single date 2021, it is actually the opposite. Collector interest. Collectors often show a keen interest in special or limited edition coin designs, leading to a higher demand for these coins. Usually the regular designs, being more common and part of everyday transactions, might not attract the same level of collector attention initially. But this is actually something that adds to the intrigue and allure of this single date 2021, as because it does not stand apart from any other Canadian dime in terms of its design, they can easily slip under the radar of normal coin muggles, I guess we will call them. Now, when I say coin muggle, I am not trying to say it in a derogatory sense, but basically it is a term that I will use for anyone that doesn't have any knowledge of numismatics, and they might actually let a coin that is worth a lot of money go in an everyday transaction. That's why it is always good to arm yourself with a little bit of knowledge, that way you don't accidentally let a coin into circulation that is worth hundreds or thousands of dollars by mistake. Minting decisions. Mintage decisions are made by the mint, and they're based on factors such as public demand, commemorative events, and overall coin production requirements. Regular designs are typically minted in larger quantities to meet the demands of daily commerce, while special designs may have limited mintages. Now, my best guess when it comes to the 2021 single date dime is that the Canadian Mint didn't actually have a really good plan in 2021 for how they were going to roll out the commemorative dimes. They may have actually struck some of the single date dimes at the beginning, and then when they eventually planned or introduced the double date dimes with the date of 1921 to 2021, they may have actually switched up and produced a larger quantity of those. And because they had already made a decent amount of the single dates initially, they just released them into circulation and gave them out to banks. A similar situation would probably be with the 1991 quarters that have a very low mintage of around 450,000. Marketing and promotion. Special designs are often actively marketed and promoted by the mint, generating additional interest and demand. Regular designs may not receive the same level of promotional effort, which actually probably made the 2021 single date fly under the radar a little bit. Due to these factors and its lower mintage, coupled with the potential lower initial collector interest, can contribute to its rarity and consequently its increased value among collectors over time. However, the actual rarity and value will depend on the coin's condition and also the collector landscape for that particular year. Now, some of the details and specifications for the 2021 single date Canadian dime, if any of these are off, it may indicate that it is not an authentic example. It is composed of 92% steel, 5.5% copper, and 2.5% nickel. It has a weight of 1.75 grams, a diameter of 18.03 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.22 millimeters. The coin was designed and engraved by Susanna Blunt and Suzanne Taylor for the obverse and Emmanuel Hahn for the reverse. The edge is reeded, it is magnetic, and has a die-axis and metal alignment, which is the standard for most Canadian, Australian, and British coins. Now, in terms of value, this is not a coin that you're going to get rich off of today. This is one that definitely has the potential to increase in value over time, and if you were to find one and it had any errors or anything special or notable about it, it may add to its value quite substantially. But it cannot be stated enough how rare these things are and how small your chances actually are of ever stumbling upon one of these in your pocket change. If you're a coin roll hunter, you might get lucky and find one of these every couple of boxes, but chances are you're gonna have to search and search if you wanna find one of these bad boys. Now, in terms of value on the low end, it doesn't hold too much of a premium, but I would say you can probably get around $1 for one of these, even if it's beat up, worn, and been put through the meat grinder. But the good news is it's a fairly recent dime, only 2 years old as I'm making this video. So chances are most of them are gonna be in pretty good shape at this point still. But if you were able to find one and it scores at the high end of the Sheldon scale, so that is an MS67, you can get around $100 for this right now. Now, it is by far the most rare and valuable of all the different 2021 dimes that you can find, and I have no doubt that in 10 or 20 years, its value could easily increase tenfold. Now, what do you guys think about these Canadian 2021 dimes? What would you ever do if you found a legitimate example, or if you ever have found any of the coins that I mentioned in this video? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to know. Also, don't forget to smash that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and also ring that bell notification so you can stay up to date with my new videos as they are being released. But I think that is pretty much going to do it for this one, everybody. So thank you all so much for watching. But until the next one, peace out and have a good one, y'all.